What is going on, everybody? Welcome to my channel, Woody RC. You saw yesterday I put up a post, a couple of pics of my new FMS Fcx10 Land Rover Discovery here. Just want to go a couple things that I've noticed on this that people may not. I've seen a couple of videos. And first of all was the back end right here. You can see now the gap in the bumper and the body. It's nice and straight now. Now what I had to do is the bumper was, I had to get a hairdryer, apply heat to the bumper and kind of just wedge it down to the right a little bit. But I noticed a lot of videos I watch, there's a lot more gap up in here and it sits kind of like that. So that could be easily fixed with a hairdryer and just a little bending of the plastic bumper there. And I just want to go over the size of the tires on these. These are a little bit larger tire that come on compared to the ones that come on the Range Rover and the D110. This here I measured with my calipers here. This is a 4.75 inch tire around, and the width is 1.55. And I think it looks great, just like this. And one of those vehicles you're just gonna just drive and leave it alone, add your accessories on there. The more it gets dirty, the better this thing's gonna look. So this is the cleanest you're gonna see this thing right now. A lot of times I clean my vehicles after every use, make them look brand new again, but not this one. Another thing I wanted to touch on is the shocks. Obviously they're oil filled and they're adjustable, but no one's touched base on the springs. These are dual springs. So you're getting a lighter spring up top. Here, I'll show you that they're actually separated right here in the center. You can see this is a different spring on the bottom than it is the top. It's firmer on the bottom and softer on top. That gives you that nice sway back and forth, that realistic look when you're driving it out on the trail. And then, if it starts leaning over too much, you might think it's going to tip over, but that firmer spring on the bottom comes into play and gives it support. So that's about it. I don't think people have touched base on this new FCX Camel Trophy series from FMS. Anyways, I'm looking forward to getting out running it. Hope this video helps. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for watching. I'm sorry, guys. One more thing I wanted to say. Ordering it here from Vegas, from Fair RC, it took 3 days to get here, which is nice. And mine didn't come with blinkers. Like, when I turn my lights on, I turn my wheel. I don't know if they disengaged that from the factory, but I like that. No more blinkers, guys. Not on the ones that are being shipped out, I guess. I know the reviewers that got theirs had blinkers, and I don't know. I guess there might be a way to turn them off to disengage the blinkers, but mine, out of the box, no blinkers. So thumbs up to that. We'll see you on the next vid.